Good morning, everyone, and again, welcome to Greenhouse Management and Controlled Environment Agriculture. Hopefully you are now in Blackboard. You should have had a chance to look over the course schedule, look over the syllabus, find all the different materials that are in Blackboard. You should also have been able to access through Blackboard, through the course website link in Blackboard, the Greenhouse Management Online website. You should be familiar with that now. And today we want to seriously begin the course by starting in the first learning unit in Greenhouse Management Online. And that would be the design, or excuse me, I think it's called Basic Design and Construction. It's a little bit of a shorter unit because we don't go into a great deal of detail on sort of the engineering aspects of greenhouse design. My goal is really to sort of get you some background as opposed to sort of turn you into engineers. You'll likely never have to design a greenhouse from scratch because there are so many kits or pre-designed systems already available, or if you're a larger company or working for a larger company, you're most likely just to hire someone to build that for you. But there are a number of aspects in this learning unit that are important for you to know before we move forward in the course. The first would be the different environmental parameters that we might want to control using greenhouses, or in fact other types of controlled environment systems. And these are things like temperature, light, humidity, various atmospheric components such as carbon dioxide, water, mineral nutrition. These are the things that we want to control, and why we ultimately would go into some type of a controlled environment such as a greenhouse, because we want to have control over one of more of these environmental parameters, potentially to varying degrees. We might want to control them very tightly or only maybe to a lesser degree, and we would choose the type of controlled environment systems that we use based on what we want to control and to what degree we want to control those. That leads us actually to the next section in this unit, and that's a discussion of the different types of controlled environments we might use. You're going to learn about cold frames, hotbeds, I believe hoop houses, coolers, growth chambers, and finally greenhouses, because greenhouses are really the major type of controlled environment that we might use. And in fact, for the remainder of the course, we're really going to focus on the greenhouse per se. We're going to talk a little bit more, you're going to read a little bit more in that unit about some of the design considerations of greenhouses, some of the structural components we might use, things like that. Again, that will prep you for the units to come. So you should begin this learning unit. Remember not only to read the notes, but take advantage of the pictures, the embedded videos, the discovery videos, all that those things that will help you learn. And remember that at the end of that unit, you'll see it at the bottom of the end of the unit or over to the left, you'll see the button for taking the self-exam for this unit. So make sure you understand your due dates, including the due date for when this self-exam is due, and complete that by the due date. If you're having any issues or problems, or just adjusting, or having computer problems, or haven't found some of these things, feel free to drop me an email and we'll help you get going.